He was straight up and he said, look, when it comes down to drinks, people buy it not because it's good for them. They buy it because it tastes good.
Tastes good.
So if you can find a way to, it's important to make it more taste. That's something that I'm willing to drink it 2-3 times a day. Then make me feel like it's somewhat good for me psychologically. I'll feel like I'm compensating for this is good for me because if I take it, I'm getting vitamins, right?
Right.
So if you actually made a drink that was good for you, it probably wouldn't taste good and you wouldn't be addicted to it and maybe you wouldn't even need it.
Exactly. Why do you need an energy drink 3 times a day is the ultimate question there. Why do humans need so many energy drinks? Why are we so tired?
Somebody may say, what's wrong with us? So I just have my guy go and buy a bunch of drinks.
All right.
And I want you to go through one by one by one. I got Monster. I got vitamin water, which I think 50 Cent was a part of it. And I think even, can you pull up if Kobe and 50 Cent were part of vitamin water? You got Celsius, which is down here in Boca. You got Gatorade, which I want to be like Mike. He drank Gatorade. You got Red Bull, which I have one of the funniest stories with Red Bull. Maybe I'll tell you later.
All right.
So walk us through those drinks, why they're not good for you.
So like you said, in any of these drinks, you're going to find predictable ingredients. In the Monster, because this is not a low-calorie Monster, you're going to find water and sugar as the first ingredients. And look, humans need carbohydrates. And I want to get into sugar with you, when it's good for humans and when it's bad for humans. We'll get into that later in the podcast. But after sugar, the ingredients here are essentially flavorings, caffeine, and a few vitamins. And these energy drinks are basically sweet ways to package caffeine and other sort of fake energy.
Rob, are you on
Yeah.
Monster right now?
Yes.
So, okay, if I look at this right now, vitamin B2, vitamin B3, vitamin B6, vitamin B12.
Right.
260%, 250, 240, 500.
Right.
Marketing-wise, that looks good.
It does.
I'm getting a ton of vitamins, right?
You are.
Okay.
You are.
Then when I get into the ingredients, if you can zoom in a little bit more, which one is that Monster or is that something else, Rob?
That's going to be as close as they let me get.
Is it? Okay, well, let's see if you can find... Well, the one you were on was fine, Rob. Just go back to that one because that was workable. Is that the Monster one?
Yes. Let me zoom in.
Which part of it is not good for you? Like, walk us through the ingredients.
Okay, so first ingredient here is carbonated water.
Mm-hmm.
Carbonated water, pretty benign, right? You take a Pellegrino, carbonated water, no problem.
If you were going to tell me there's side effects with, we would have finished it right now.
Right, then we're done. We're done.
All right.
Carbonated water, I have no problem with. Second ingredient is sugar. So maybe we need to have a little bit of a sugar conversation right now. Sugar is not bad. Sugar is bad for humans, but not because of why you think it's bad for humans. When you strip sugar, which is sucrose, right? Sucrose is a disaccharide of glucose and fructose. When you strip that out of a fruit or out of honey, for instance, you are removing it from a very complex food matrix full of hundreds, if not thousands of other chemicals. And your body doesn't know what to do with pure sucrose. And the problem with pure sucrose is not that it raises your blood sugar. The problem with pure sucrose is that it causes overgrowth of the wrong type of bacteria in your gut. Because all of these other hundreds, if not thousands of chemicals that are in a banana or an orange or a strawberry or a blueberry or a raw organic honey actually temper the negative effects of sugar in your body. They prevent overgrowth of bacteria in your gut. So whole foods are things that humans have been eating for hundreds of thousands of years as Homo sapiens and previously as millions of years as pre-hominid ancestors. And our body and our gut flora know what to do with these. Strawberries don't cause diabetes. Blueberries don't cause diabetes. And I would even say that raw honey doesn't cause diabetes. But sugar is a problem for humans because it affects your gut flora negatively because it's devoid of all these chemicals which are naturally occurring in strawberries, honey, etc., that are inherent in the whole fruit that are essential to balance the gut flora when you consume this.